It's Fusion 360. But all those things, Tinkercad and Fusion 360 and Inkscape, are all things you can go on YouTube and get a tutorial. You can go to their websites, and so there's lots of activities kids can do. And they can end up with an STL 3D file that they save until we're ready to print.
Yeah. Or
Or
we can go print at the library too, because they have a 3D printer.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. And I'm capturing this because I really want to hear the words that you described of where we are in the resolution. Can you repeat the sort of the description of what's?
I think we need to ship some parts back. It sounds like the power cable or power supply is not properly supplying enough voltage.
Okay.
So I think I need to ship some stuff back. I'm going to try to maybe mess around with it a little bit more, take it apart, and see if I can identify any obvious problems. But
yeah, like if there's a loose wire in there.
Or something
okay,
like
that would be.
Screws, so.
And then, do we know the process for because they're based in China? Do we have to? Is that the only place we can send these parts? Do you think?
I'm not sure. We can look around and see if we can source some from somewhere else.
Okay.
We haven't got there yet, but
yeah. Okay.
This is the unfortunate part. There does not appear to be a CSR, customer service representative desk anywhere you can call and ask for assistance.
Yeah, that's one of these startup crowdsourced devices. Okay,
and John has a number of years of experience in these devices, these printing devices, and his lab, the lab down there that I went down to see, they have a couple of things names that he would recommend. Alas,
like if we had to get another
Creality, Prusa, yeah,
are brands that you trust and would recommend.
Yeah.
Do they come with case cover enclosures?
Some of the Creality ones do, and then the Prusa ones don't. But some people, there's a really big community with it, so some people have even figured out how to make IKEA end tables into those enclosures for it.
You
can print a bunch of parts for it.
Okay,
DIY,
awesome.
Which is cool.
So, what's your experience of the experience of trying to fix the Snapmaker? What did you learn in the process, Oren?
I learned a lot.
Do you think you could debug another system like this, another device, like you could figure out?
Say what?
I would probably have to call in help, I will admit. But at least I figured out, so there can definitely be mixed up information on the web.
Don't trust everything you read, you mean?
Well, that too, but like you said, the laser cutter, it didn't bypass it. And apparently, another thing that I learned is that if there is a bug with a 3D printer, don't freak out because it's common.
Oh, really?
It's going to happen.
With this particular device or with all?
With most 3D printers, right?
Oh, really?
So then what's the best way to come to a resolution? Like, especially with you guys here, with a bunch of high school kids or middle school kids, if you see a bug, what would be the best resolution?
Well, it's probably not gonna blow up on us.
Okay.
So, it's not gonna blow up on us. It's probably gonna say lost connection, need to reconnect, and then it'll even though the connection's fine or supposedly fine, it'll say that it needs to reconnect, and we found out that it was a problem with the battery, right?
Yeah, with the power supply.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
so rebooting won't solve that problem.
I think the bottom line is following John's diagnostic process.
Right.
Go from there.
Do you have it documented? Do you have that process documented?
It's kind of just throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what sticks, but
Darn.
It's a very precise system.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. How about this? Try this.
yeah.
Well, this is why I'm sad I didn't sort of capture it as you went along, because it's valuable stuff that you guys
But
are
I want
doing.
to make the point again, I'm just very excited for Warren and the rest of the folks that there are things they can do right now which have real value when whatever it is we get set up to be printed, whether it's the laser thing or the cutter, the milling machine, or the 3D printer. And that's doing those models.
Yep.
And so even with this power supply problem, he can still, and other kids can still.
Be designing,
Realize-
yeah. They can be designing, and we can go and print them somewhere else in the meantime. So we're not stuck. We're not stuck.
Utilize the library.
And we identified, there's a list of all these places online you can go that already have existing 3D.stl files. And you can just go look at them.
And then can you change
And
it?
edit
You
them,
can, you
yeah.
can download it onto your
Yeah,
laptop, and that's
and-
all you have to do.
And Oren's already done it,
Can you
actually.
manipulate it though? Like if you
No,
like if you
you
wanted to
can
have your
manipulate
own
it.
thumbprint on it, you could maybe base it off of one stamp and then change it a little bit.
So, Mom, here's what you do. You can take like a copy of someone else's, and then you can
And then manipulate it.
manipulate it to how you want.
He already
it to
did
be.
it in
Right.
Tinkercad.
Actually,
So
I already created one.
yeah, that was awesome.
And I'm trying to make another one. My sister and her friend Rowan, they there are these things called fidget rings,
Mm-hmm.
and they want to make one with a chain.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
There was a guy on Thingiverse who had a similar thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't a chain. But they were fidget rings.
So this is another business opportunity. You create this custom fidget thing, and it goes into the bag. So the other thing we did this morning, Mary, was create a what's called sensational
Sensational fab bag.
fab
Right.
bag.
I came up with the name.
Yeah, sensational fab bag, and it's going to be like a compilation of tools for health and wellness, massage oils and stuff like that.
Those are business development people.
It's great.
Shark Tank, man.
And what are you making
Shark
over there,
Tank.
Tessa?
Make it happen. Like why wait till college or after college?
So,
why not just
me
start
and my
nursing
dad
these
get
kids?
shooting.
That's
So
my
it's gonna be
frustration
like
is
something
that
Bill
put
Gates
on
there's
his
no
leg
school
and
right now
to
that
hold the
allows them to
poster.
do
Okay.
this.
But I gotta make
So
it
you gotta kind of
I thought you might be making patches for your pants.
What are you
I mean,
doing
kind of
for
like
that?
that.
Good. I'm glad you're
Technology
using that
is
fabric
kinda
because that
the direction
it's
we're
perfect.
going
It's
in.
perfect.
I feel like it's broad enough for
Is
it.
there a lot of opportunity? you
Yeah, there's
say?
a good amount that I would
That's
say.
great.
Yeah.
Seems like there would be.
Can we come for a tour? Can we come get a group of kids
Oh, yeah.
down
Yeah,
to the
please do.
Innovation Center?
Yeah. I'll give you my email address and for your
Great.
That'd be amazing.
And also, I've been to the engineering
Mm-hmm.
makerspace,
The Palmer and
Palmer.
the basement. Yeah.
and I want to go to the liberal arts one.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Fab
been
Lab.
there?
Fab Lab's great.
Yeah, that's how we
They have
got.
a liberal arts fab lab.
Yeah, it's a more like art and studio design,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
makerspace oriented, so less industrial than ours, but
Right.
like very cool. I really like Fab Lab. It's
Yes, and she's the one. The one there was the one who gave us the idea, actually, of calling it the Fab Lab here, but also some equipment that they recommended
cool.
using.
Yeah.
But that equipment added up to $10,000, whereas his idea was, $2,000. So it was
Yeah.
just a more economical way to go. All right, so let's
Should we get back to work?
go full circle. No,
Hands
well,
on?
full circle back to what Mary and we were talking about before was what the vision about this space is, and I was going to share with John just quickly that we have makerspace in the schools to an extent, but the high schools invest. So summary nutshell: Duffield Foundation here is investing heavily in. I'm gonna turn this